Alright, let's go and get started. Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're checking out some more Soulstone Survivor. Most importantly, we're looking at the latest update that came out, New Beginnings, that came out again for the second time with some revisions last week with the Monkey King and a whole bunch of other quality of life changes. I was just on the Steam forum boards and I saw that someone was saying that it's pretty difficult to play the Death Knight on anything higher than Curse 5. So I decided to take that up as a challenge. I have not yet played this. We are definitely going to be finding out whether or not this is as hard as it says it or someone thinks it is. And if it isn't, or maybe there's some misunderstandings about how the Death Knight is played, or maybe we can give some tips on that. I want to do whatever I can to help the community out with progressing in this game as best they can. So we are, of course, using the Death Knight. After looking through his weapons, I think that I'm actually going to be trying out this second sword right here. What is it called? The Last Sentence Blade. It gives us a negative 15% crit damage modifier, plus 30 armor, plus 20 cast frequency modifier, and a 15% multicast chance. It comes with Ravaging Strike, slashes in target direction, causing damage, gain Bulwark, and Finesse. If you're not familiar with what Bulwark does, Bulwark says that every time you hit an enemy, it increases block power by 1 for 6 seconds. Finesse increases multi-strike chance by 1%. We also are going to take the second ability because we took the rune that gives us a second attack whenever we start the game. We have Carnage, send slashes in all direction, causing damage and gaining Bulwark and Finesse, of course, doing block power and whatchamacallit, Finesse, of course, again. I was also looking to see what other skills we can take just to get our build. These are all the general skills that the Death Knight here will take. I was looking to see if maybe we could start working towards Heartrending Slash would be a good one. And if we could build up some armor, we'll go with something like Body Slam. And I believe there was something else that was also going to be very useful. That Titan's Cleaver will also be fairly good. And I am most definitely going to be taking Bloody Saw because I just absolutely love that. Hopefully we'll get those skills. These are my current runes I'm using. Of course, I like going Material Harvest, so we get extra minerals whenever we get a Soulstone. Then we have Efficient Extraction, where we get even more minerals, just 50% more general. There's our Weapon Expert for our second skill. Then I've also taken the Tenacity runes for Multicast Mastery, which just increases our multicast chance. I've also taken Pulse of Agony. Every time you apply Bleed, there's a 10% chance to increase your cast frequency by 0.5% for 10 seconds. This can stack up to 20 times, so that's like a straight, 10% chance? Or 10, so it looks like that's going to be... I'm not going to work on the math. I'm being stupid right now. Every time you play Bleed, there's a 10% chance to increase your cast frequency by 10% total. Okay, after you get all that up there. Then we're also going to take Light Feet, increases your movement speed by 20%, but reduces your pushback resistance by 30. I actually like the fact that we're going to lose resistance. We're going to be moving so fast already, pushing enemies away from us is not going to be a good idea. And then I also took War Tank, increases your block power by 50%, but reduces your dash charges by 1. We are a dashless class. If you don't know already, the Death Knight rides around on a pony. He has his own war horse. He doesn't need to worry about dashing. That's actually also a double-edged sword for him, so if you're stuck in an AoE and you're not moving fast enough, you will most definitely get hit. So there is a trade-off there. He can be very risk-reward with that. His special ability that he has is Soul Harvest. The Death Knight may now collect souls from his victims, which can be sacrificed to summon the remaining 3 Ebon Knights to fight by his side. So that being said, let's go ahead and find ourselves a map. It does not matter which map we go, but I'm going to go ahead and let's do... I guess we can do the Scorching Valley right here. I want to make sure that I have all the requisite things available. Let's see. There's some things I don't like that I can turn off. Right now, our curse power is at 47. Pillars of Protection, we'll go ahead and throw it on. The one I don't like is, I think there's one that makes the Void Lords immortal whenever they die. Is that Void Presence? An invincible Void Presence slowly follows you, causing... No, that's not it. Maybe it's on the last one. Ethereal Lords, that's what it is. I'm going to go ahead and max this out. I want to see if this could be capable of doing a level 7. I'm not turning Ethereal Lords on. I'm not going that hard. I don't want immortal ghosts of the giants to be following me around. So if you like the content and you want to see more footage from games like Soulstone Survivor here on the channel, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and let's get cracking. I do play with a controller. I don't know how that feels, how people feel about that. I just feel more comfortable whenever I'm just trying to play a bullet hell game. I like, personally, using the controller. So as you can see right there at the bottom of our screen, we have our hotbar with our abilities. And then we also have, right above it, a meter that's sectioned to 3 plus 3 hexagons. That basically symbolizes our Ebon Knight buddies that we can have call to our aid. So we're going to just run around like this again. At start, Void Lord, I believe the Death Knight also has no collision with enemies, so that's good. I don't think any character does. But we're just going to be running around like this like crazy. It might be a little bit of a slow start, but once we get ramped up with our skills and get the ones that we want, I think we're going to be in a fairly good spot. Let's run through the middle. This guy right here, I want to see how fast we can get out of that. We're still moving pretty fast. We got out of that fairly easily. And we got our first elites up. Let's see if we can actually get them killed fairly easy. We're going to do our bleed on them. We're going to just run a circle around these guys. I've already got 5 skill points we should probably use, so let's go ahead and level up. We're going to use multicast, of course. Let's see. Slams the ground around you, causing damage. Playing Shattered and Prowess. I'm actually going to go ahead and banish a couple of things here. I don't want... I want to make sure that we have the best chance possible to get what we want. Gain Bulwark. We could pick that up for now if we wanted. Move slower, but increase damage. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Just because I imagine we'll be getting what we need anyways. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of Shadow Orb and Pestilence here. Let's re-roll a couple times. I'm definitely never going to take Summon Helpers. Bloody Saw and Heartrending Striker here. I'm going to go ahead and take Bloody Saw. I really like this skill. Because it basically sends out a Bloody Saw and solves all my problems away. That's really good for me. I like that. But it does obscure the ground, and we do want to make sure that we're watching out for all the red stuff on the ground. Make big circles if you're not sure if you're walking directly into the path of danger. We also do have a pillar down here we want to make sure we take out. This is a protection pillar. It reduces damage that stuff takes by 20% if we let it stay on the ground. We do also have another source of damage up here with another mortar. Let's go ahead and take that out if we can. Alright, so now we have 7 skills right there. Let's go ahead and use these. And as I said 7, we now have 8. I'm going to go ahead and take Powerful Strikes. Let's go ahead and do that again. Reroll until we get something we like. If I have to, I'll take stuff that I don't want to take. Skill Chain. Whenever you cast a type of swing, you also have a chance at casting another type of your skills with the type Slam. Let's go ahead and take that. We're going to go ahead and do Powerful... No, let's do Multicast. I'm gonna do Blade Storm. Expansive, Lethality. We are going to be swapping out our skills, we do know that, but until we get the ones we want, we'll go ahead and pick up the ones that we don't, just so that we don't have to worry about them so much. AoE will definitely be a trait that we'll pick up anytime we see it, because of the fact that we're running so fast. We want to make sure that we're cleaving the enemies away from as far away as possible. And it looks like we're close to getting our Ebon Knight buddies. Is that what that thing over here was? Let's come over here and step on that. And it looks like we have our 3 Ebonite buddies. We're going to go after this over here. And we're going to come over here and try to cleave these guys from the outside while our Ebonite buddies take care of these guys. As you can see, they are most definitely keeping them at bay for us, and we are doing the damages. Oh, we're going to take something if we don't move. How many skills? We have 11 skills. All right, we got Heart-Rending Strike. That is one of the skills we wanted. I'm going to go ahead and take that over Seismic Shock. And what I really like to see... We'll go ahead and take that. We'll go ahead and take that. I'm going to re-roll again. I would really like to see... area effect. See... Expansive... Agile, expansive, and we could do area effect or lethality. Absolutely. I'm really hoping that at some point in time we get ourselves some Titan Blade. I believe that's what it was. We did take a hit there. Hopefully that isn't going to last a long time. The Void Lords, of course, going down. It looks like we're in a pretty good spot to stay down here. We can just circle them from the bottom side. We don't have to be making big loops the whole time, I suppose. And it looks like those Void Lords are coming to a close. They went down. We summoned 2 more Void Lords. It doesn't look like we have to summon all of them at the same time. And that gives us 8 more skill points. We'll go ahead and come up here. Let's go ahead and look at other things we do. Damage increase, body slam. There we go. That's what I want. I'm actually thinking about taking... I think I actually want to take this over the Ravaging Strikes. Because this gives us Bulwark and Finesse. That gives us block power and finesse. But I believe... this gives us prowess, and it also does damage based off our armor, and we do plan on taking a lot of chunky armor stuff. Wait, what happened? Oh no, did I take another skill? Did I? Oh no, I overrode a skill. What did I just lose? I am an idiot. Oh man, we should have done Hurricane anyways. That's my bad. We'll figure it out. Let's see. Multicast. We'll do Merciless. Bleed, absolutely. Behemoth, absolutely. So we'll have to make up for whatever skill I overwrote. I did not even see what I overwrote. But as of right now, we're not having too much trouble with the run. It is important to note that I do have some stuff that helps us out a lot. I do know that we have a skill that says that whenever we level up, we do get some health back. It's a minor amount. I think that's still in place. Oh, and we just took a crap ton of damage there. And I heard a thing just go ting. I don't know what that was about. But you know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe we want to keep the Hurricane Slash attack because it seems to be building up rather nicely for us. We got 5 more points. We also have a protective mortar right here, so we got to go ahead and take this out best we can. As soon as the next set of lords come up, we're going to go ahead and get ready to summon our buddies. And that's exactly what we're doing. Alright, let's go ahead and use these while we can. We'll go ahead and raise our armor up. Let's raise our armor up. Area effect for Blade Storm. Agility 50%. Lethality 50%. Sorry. I didn't know it was 28%. Now it's 40%. That's nice. Oh, no. Get out of the way of that. That was going to be a saw blade coming our way. I could feel it. Let's go ahead and take out this mortar turret if we can. And it looks like we can. We're going to be uncontested taking this thing down. And we'll come back to work on these guys. And luckily for us, it looks like we're able to attack them so fast. They're getting all the hits for us. Crits and doom stacks. We should be working on one side, honestly, which is what I'm doing right here, trying to circle around on them. Focus fire on something. That was close. We almost got caught in that. I do want to make sure that we cut back over here if we can. Again, it is going to be kind of hard to see because of the fact that lots of red on the ground. And now they're going to be focus firing us since I don't think we have any of our friends out right now. Let's go ahead and get one of our friends out. And we got a shield over here. We need to go ahead and take that out if we can. Alright, and it looks like we have a couple of Void Lords getting ready to go down. And again, this is the overwhelming power of having a good amount of AoE out on the field. We did take 6 damage there. She's doing her AoE. Let's get back in there. Oh, we're going to take a whole bunch of damage. Oh, we almost took so much damage there. Alright, and that's all of those lords down. Let's go ahead and pick this up if we can. And we got 10 more points to spend. Let's go ahead and spend those points. Let's go ahead and get Soul Harvester. I'll go ahead and do more of the carnage here. We'll take magnetic damage increase, multicast, and heart-rending slash strike, multicast and blade storm. We'll do some cast frequency, damage increase is nice. Titan's Cleaver. Okay, this is a good one based on your block power. So we're going to take this one and what do we want to replace? Maybe we want to replace Body Slam with this one because I think this is actually going to do more damage because we probably have higher armor. Powerful strikes. Let's see how it plays out. I was originally going to get rid of our whatchamacallit? Our Hurricane one. But I honestly think there's a good possibility that we might have a better chance with this. Oh, almost got stuck in a tree there. Take this down, please. There we go. And we're just going to keep on running. All this AoE is absolutely awesome. We have 3 stacks of our friends that we can call whenever we want. I'm going to stay away from that health down there just in case we need that health for ourselves. And it looks like we have our Void Lords coming in. We'll go ahead and hit on our little thing for our friends. and let them come out and help us a bit. So we're going to go ahead and stand between all of them like this. We'll make rounds when we can. Keep track of the AoE that is going out, making sure that we are not in it. We do have a lot of armor and we do have a lot of block power, but that does not mean that we can be lazy and just face tank everything. As wonderful as that could be, we got to remember that we are playing a character that obviously has a lot of risk reward built into it. Might have to dip out of here because I cannot see. We have so much AoE going out. It is hard to tell what exactly is dangerous underneath our feet. The good news is I am still able to discern most of the problem areas fairly easily. As long as we don't stick into one place too long, I think we'll be good. Of course, if we want to, we can turn down the transparency of some FX. Matter of fact, let's give that a shot just so you can see what it looks like. If you are having a hard time seeing the stuff, just come down to the graphics tab, and here's your special effects visibility. Let's do it like half, and it basically makes just things a little bit more transparent. You won't get nearly as much of the effects on screen, but then you also don't get to look at the beautiful chaos everywhere all the time. But if it's what causes you to not die, I wholeheartedly advise using that option. That is something they've been actively working on since the launch of the game, is making sure that the action is clear to say. That is actually one of the main reasons for how terrible I believe that the patch went at its first release. Because actively everybody just was complaining about how hard it was to actually see what was going on screen. Other people's love the chaos. I'm a big fan of the chaos, but I won't say that it isn't difficult sometimes to see what is going on. So we'll make our way down here, circle this a little bit, get this taken care of. That's probably a reason why the enemies weren't taking nearly as much damage as I would like them to take. Go ahead and over here, we'll go ahead and take care of this mortar. Oh, that was dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and head on down this way. Hit that healing there. I'm going to use these 5 skills here. Every time you play Bulwark, you have a chance to apply to gain amplitude. Increases critical strike damage modifier by 2%. That's actually kind of good. We're going to take that one. We will take Resilient, Faithful Strikes, Multicast and Buzzsaw, absolutely. And Soul Harvester, how about that? Yeah. Making sure my dudes do even more damage. Unfortunately for us, as soon as we destroy that other shielding turret, another one was brought up in its place. But the good news for us is that we almost have enough stacks of our souls here to give our buddies another call. As a matter of fact, we have enough. Once I see the point, I am going to run over it with my horse. Where is that? How many times have I passed this thing? Oh, it's underneath them. Is it? I can't see. Oh, there it is. That was a little excessive in the damage we took there, but we are still good. Oh, we got another turret up right here. That is not a one we need to concern ourselves with. That turret's a-okay. It's not preventing them from taking less damage. But I am going to run on the outside here. These guys look like they're going down fairly easily for us. And so far we've been lucky enough that we didn't have to take all the extra damage that we would normally take. We've had a good amount of block, good amount of armor. We have our friends ready to call again. I'm going to take some damage running through the middle. And now we have our 3 friends back up. And they should be helping us deal even more damage to the Void Lords. But we also have a shield mortar up. So let's go ahead and take care of this. And that got enough doom stacks that it was able to die on its own. Let's go ahead and take out Alexi the Plague Bear here. And now we have Cathays. However you want to call her. She did. Alright, we'll go ahead and pick up this stacks right here. And that is 12 of the 20 Void Lords down for us. We got 5 skill points. Go ahead and use them. We'll go ahead and increase our area for Titan's Cleaver. I would like some more Magnetic. We'll go ahead and get some more Doom. Powerful Strike's not bad. Honestly, what is our movement speed at? Is there a way to see our movement speed? Our current movement speed modifier is 196%. We could probably take Leviathan. Move less, deal more damage. We're still moving at a pretty speedy clip here. And I would most definitely like to see stuff die just a little bit faster. I mean, we are playing on Curse 7. So obviously this would be most optimal is the death of the enemies at a much clippier pace. Alright, so we have another full bar of our Ebon Knight friends ready to go the moment the Void Lords show their face, which they will, and approximately 150 minions, which is now closer to 100. So far, not too bad. I'd have to say this is easily not as difficult as the last time I played it. I'm really digging this weapon, the bleed one. The innate starting skill, the Ravaging Strikes, in itself isn't that strong, mostly because it's a targeted attack, whereas the next one that's based off of, or the alternate skill you get with it, is more AoE based. And I dig AoE based enemies. It's causing the bleed, which is also causing that multicast modifier to possibly happen, which is, you know, awesome for us. So the Void Lords are up. We gotta stay out of that guy's face, and we'll call our friends in to help us. I do notice that we're not taking anything, but I did notice that we were almost clipped by the flamethrower there. So definitely, if we get another movement speed thing, we might take that. Expansive. And let's see. Every time you okay, so there's another crit damage modifier. We're gonna take that one. We'll come and wander down here at the bottom of the screen, right below these guys. I'm mostly just trying to put some distance between me and the ghost. Watching out for that. Oh, a lot of AoE going out right now. It looks like our Void Lord or Ebonite friends are still out, so that's good. I'm gonna try to stay down here if I can and dish out as much of this extra damage as I can. I guess we can run over here and take care of this mortar turret. No harm in that. I mean, if we can. Looks like we're not going to be able to. Our Ebonite friends are gone, so we'll go ahead and summon them back up. We are managing to block a lot of the damage, so that's nice. We do need to get rid of this, though. This thing being up is dangerous. Alright, so that's dead. That's a flamethrower you need to watch out for. Took some damage there from something. I have a feeling that a couple of these Void Lords are about to go down. Stay out of the way of the flamethrower. And I do like the fact that our Ebon Lords are pretty much tanking this whole thing for us fairly successfully. There's one Lord going down, another one going down, and Alexis, oh, here the Chaos Bringer, also down. Alright, we'll go ahead and head over here and take out this mortar turret, and then we'll circle back and pick up those crystals. I mostly just want to move the ghost, the void spirit, away from our coveted gems. Alright, so there they go. And now we're going to use the next opportunity for a while here to go ahead and build up some more souls for our allies to come back and tank some more of the Void Lords. Of course, those being the last four, because we have been super successful in our endeavor here to cleanse the world of all Void Lords. It has taken us about 20 minutes to get where we are, though. I feel like time has absolutely been flying by, and I used those lords way earlier than I intended to. That is my mistake. I saw something on the ground. Let's go ahead and take that. More agility? Absolutely. Yes. Did that say 30% to 90%? That's insane. Alright, I'm just going to run around and grab all the purple. Let's go ahead and take care of this mortar tower here at the bottom. Alright, we got almost 2 Ebon Knights of material here. I'm just watching some of these guys' health bars just turn into butter as we slice through them. Alright, so we got the last set of Void Lords getting ready to spawn. It might be a little hectic here at the start, if only because of the fact that we are trying to get the last bit of our go-go juice for Ebon Knight buddies. They can't do anything without their purple monster drinks. And who am I to deny them their delicious purple monster energy drinks, as long as it means that I don't have to die. We have enough. All 3 of them can raise up. Let's go ahead and do that. And they should be keeping our friends busy here. I'm going to circle myself down here. And then I'm also going to work on getting rid of the shield mortar turret. because that's no bueno. We actually got clipped by one of the guys down there. Oh, no, no, no. We're taking a lot of damage here. Just sitting in the corner. That's no bueno. Why are you paying attention to me? Pay attention to my friends. They're much cuter than I am. They got that certain je ne sais quoi. Alright. Go ahead and do a little bit of this dancey dance on his backside. Go ahead and use these last 2 skill points we have. Powerful Strikes goes from 35% to 50%. That is nice. And Ruin, whenever you play Doom, a portion of the total damage is caused instantly. That is insanely good. I do love Doom. Probably one of my favorite status effects in this game, if not my favorite status effect in the game, period. I'm going to go ahead and take this health down here. I'm going to tell you right now, that extra Doom tick, the one that makes it complete all the damage, that is really going to turn enemies to butter for us. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. I'd rather have just one out than none out. We are taking a lot of damage right now. We do got to be careful. We don't want to get too overzealous here in our final act. Alright, what are we looking like health-wise? It looks like they're still kind of healthy. But we're going to go ahead and take that one, summon another one of our friends. And I just ran through that blade. It's okay. We can do this. I believe in me. And you believe in me. You gotta believe in me, right? I'm trying to... You clicked on this video because you wanted to see me succeed. And like Freakazoid, if you remember that guy, I will succeed. I also make the whooshing sounds. Whoosh. I did it. So, like the video if you know who Freakazoid is. I'm pretty confident he is a relic of a bygone era of Cartoon Network back when I was a kid. I want to say he was up there with Animaniacs, but I believe Animaniacs was actually probably more rememberable because I want to say they still made Animaniacs stuff until not too long ago in the last couple of years. You can go ahead and circle around. It looks like our Void Lord buddies here are coming to a close on their own. We just gotta give them the focused attention they need. There we go. And now we're on to Kathaz. Last one. Probably the most annoying out of all of them, I'm gonna be honest, but she is dead. And that is a successful Curse 7 run. Let's go ahead and look at our damage and see what it looks like. That was my first time playing the Death Knight on the newest patch with some of the new skills. Looks like Bladestorm did 130 million damage, so it's a good thing that we actually took Bladestorm with us. Ebon Knight's doing 50.7 million, so definitely worthwhile taking all the skills to increase damage. Titan's Cleaver and Double Slash coming a little bit under what I would like them to. Carnage, Bloody Saw, and Heartrending Strike were performing about as what I would have expected. Alright, and then of course we did Curse Intensity. Level 7, we had 59 points out of the, 62 that you can have. I completed at the 26-minute mark. Our fastest victory was 7 minutes 47. That was a long time ago. And, yeah. So headed back to the main menu. I'll even show you off my skill tree real quick so that way you can see what I have unlocked. I don't even know what level my Death Knight is at. But this is what I have currently filled out here. Obviously, we go some of the armor runes. I am going to go ahead and do the reduced damage one as well. That'll help for survivability in the future. I have his whole entire tree almost maxed out. There's only a couple of few more nodes that have any relevance to me whatsoever. We're going to fill up the whole thing eventually, obviously. So yeah. Anyways, that was the Death Knight. We are now level 122. We chose, of course, the last sentence weapon. And yeah, these are my runes again. We took Multicast Mastery, Pulse of Agony, Light Feet for that increased movement speed and less pushback, and War Tank, increasing your block damage by 50%, but also reducing your dash charges by 1, because we do not have dashes. For our versatility, it was Material Harvest, Efficient Extraction, and Weapon Expert. So, did that help you out? Did you learn anything by watching me play the Death Knight? I hope you did. Because that was actually pretty fun for me. I learned a couple of things there too. Most importantly, that Bladestorm is not to be underlooked, because that thing is awesome. So that being said, you guys take care, and I will catch you on the video. Also, comment down below in the comments for the algorithm, and also let me know if you want to see a specific character that you're having trouble with. Who knows, maybe we'll do an assassin run to see if assassin's actually finally good for once, because I absolutely fucking hate assassin. But yeah, you guys take care, and I'll catch you all next time. Later.